Hi, this is Richie from Ningbo Bestforworld Logistics. Our head office is in Ningbo. We have 7 offices all over the China port. We have forward experience for providing a full range logistics service for different customers. Right now, we're serving for more than 300 customers coming from 30 countries. Today, we discuss about the US ISF fitting 10+2. And we know the IS fitting is very important when you're importing from China. A lot of people get a penalty because they not pay attention on it. We will completely resolve the IS form elements and the common problems in this video. Okay, let's get started. Today's topic is shipping to USA ISF 10+2 data elements, template, question and answer. US bound ocean cargo, including the goods entering into a foreign trading zone and the in-transit bound shipments require the element submission of 10+2 data requirement. It is called Importer Security Fitting, ISF for short. Importer Security Fitting, which is required prior to vessel being landed, is mandatory of the ocean importer to United States, no matter whether importing from China or other countries. 10+2 data elements. Importer security fitting consists of 2 separate transmissions to US customers. 10 pieces of information referred to as the importer. 2 data sets to supplied by the carrier. Importer or their freight broker are responsibility for the 10 additional data elements, while carrier will send to submit 2 of the remaining data elements. These together constitute so-called ISF 10+2. Both importer and carriers must complete the submission of the required data in an accurate and timely manner. Failure to do so may result in severe penalty. 10 requires data from the importer as below. Number 1, seller information. The name of the address of the last known entities that sold the products or that agreed to sell the products. Number 2, manufacturer or supplier. The name or the address of the entity that last manufactured, assembled, produced, or grew the commodity, or the name or the address of the supplier of the finished goods into country from which the goods are leaving. Number 3, consolidated information. The name or the address of the party who staffed the container or arranged for the staffing of the container. If the manufacturer is the party that staffing the container or arranged for the staffing, then the manufacturer is considered to be the consolidated. Number 4, a staffing location. The name and address of the physical location where the produce are stuffed into the container. For break bulk shipments, the name or the address of the physical locations where the goods were made ship ready must be provided. When a container is stuffed into more than one location, all the stuffing locations listed on the bill of lading must be provided. Okay, number 5, country of origin. The country where the products were manufactured, produced, or grown. The elements is the same as the country of origin elements in the CBP form 3461. If you buy from China, the country of origin obviously is China. Number 6, importer or recorder. The Internal Revenue Service Number, Employee Identification Number, Social Security Number or CBP, assigned number for the entity is a responsibility for the goods and entering the limits of a US port. The importer may or may not be the importer of records for the customer entry and may also be the owner, purchaser, consignee, or agent. Number 7, consignee. The Internal Revenue Service Number, Employee Identification Number, Social Security Number, or CBP, assign the number of the individuals or firms, the United States, on whose account of the merchandise is being shipped. This element is the same as the consignee number, elements on the CBP form 3461. Number 8, buyer information. The name or the address of the last known entity to buy the products or who agreed to buy the products. Number 9, Ship to party information. The name and address of the first delivered to party scheduled to physical receive the goods. After they have been released from the customer custody, the party physically receives the goods must be provided, not an entity that merely owns the facility. Number 10. Harmonized tariff schedule at minimum. 6 digital level. The duty statistical report number under which article is classified in the Harmonized Tariff Schedule of the United States. The HTSUS number is required to be provided to the 6 digital level. However, it may be provided up to the 10 digital level. Okay, number 2. Require the data elements from the carrier is under below. There are 2 data sets that are required from the carrier. Number 1, vessel stow plan, including vessel name, operator, container position, stow position. Number 2, container status message for all events that were shipment. Okay, below we will discuss about some very common question and answer from our previous questions from the customer. It's like the 5 facts you have to know. Number 1, 10+2 information is loaded into the US customer automatic target system. The system analyzes the shipment information and flags the container that require further examination. And number 2, 10+2 information required by the customer for all ocean freight, ocean shipment at least 24 hours prior to the vessel loading at the foreign port of landing. Both container staffing location and the consolidated name address can be submitted when the vessel is on water, but no longer more than 24 hours prior to arrival. Number 3, it is the importer responsibility to ensure that the ISF is filled or accurately. At the June of 2013, failure to transmit the 10 data elements on time will result in a 5,000 liquidated damage penalty via violation. So number 4, importer can file the IS on their own through a service provided with a valid power of entry. Number 5, the BL is required as part of the ISF transmission. If your ISF is not matched to your BL, it will look like the ISF is not filed at all. Such cargo shipment will be marked with a failure to file ISF status and treated as though they were in complete non-complement to ISF. Attention, always keep that in mind. Automate responsibility for ISF and the correctness and the data results with importer. Therefore, always make sure it's filed timely and properly. Okay, below is the question and answer. All these questions are coming from our daily working and experience. Okay, first question. ISF equal to AMS? The answer is no, obviously no. Question. What type of carrier are involved? 10+2 applies only to merchandise importing by the ocean carrier. It doesn't apply to air, truck, or rail shipment. Question. Is a bond required? Yes, a bond is required for filing. If the importer already have a continuous bond, that is sufficient. Otherwise, the importer have to obtain one. The signed POA, power of auditory, is needed for the broker or agent to get a single bond or annual bond for you. You'd better purchase a continuous bond to save time and money, especially if you are planning to importing more than 4 times a year via sea. Question. Who is ISF importer? This is defined under 19 CFR 149 as a party causing goods to arriving within the limits of a port in the United States. This party can be owner, purchaser, consignee, or their agent. Question. What if I don't file ISF or later than request, you subject to get penalty from the customer. $5,000 penalty if it is not filed at least 24 hours prior to loading aboard a vessel destined to US, and up to $10,000 per shipment. Inaccurate ISF or amendments can result in penalty too. So I think if already late, then a late ISF is always better than no ISF. Question: what if the manufacturer and the end buyer are business secret? You don't have a choice because you have to disclose the about 10 elements and customers. There was no other option. All the people will know what is the real factor or something else. But we have some method to avoid this. Question: do I have to do amendment after a shipment arrives in my warehouse? Customer require the most accurate information. However, you don't need to update the data after your shipment has been cleared from customers. Okay, below is a summary. Before importing to United States, knowing what you are importing and identify the proper HTS number earlier in the process, and decide who will transmit the ISF and send the necessary documents to relative party in order authorize them timely. Just keep communicating with your supplier in China or any other countries, and ISF filling service provider. You will find the process is easy and simple. If you choose to do service from us, we will handle everything, including the filling. Besides, you can request a single filling service from us. What we hope we are able to make things clear for you from the point of the view that a Chinese forwarding company. If you're looking for more information, please let us know and we will get back to you as quickly as possible. We can handle the air freight and sea freight, including LCL and FCL, to any corner of US. We have two options to transportation your cargo from China to US. One option is we send the goods to any United States destination port, and you can use a local custom broker and a trucking team to do the US service. Number two, we provide a DDU or DDP service from China to your door directly. Do not forget subscribe our channel and drop us an email. Next video, I will teach how to fill in the ISF form. Thanks for watching this video. See you